Hello, fellow Rams. You're watching Ramlife Entertainment. We're enriching the Fort Collins and Ram experience one show at a time. I'm your host, Gabe Pokrass. Maxwell Hughes will be joining us a little later on the show. Plus, Morgan Smith from the Collegian will be here to talk to us about some films coming up this weekend. But first, Fort Collins is becoming a great town for the comic book scene. A local store in town is a comic book reader's heaven. We headed down to Gryphon Comics earlier this week. Take a look. This week on Around the Fort, we spotlight Gryphon Games and Comics. Located at 2020 South College Avenue, Gryphon Games and Comics is Fort Collins' premier comic book and game store, providing a large selection of comic books, board games, role-playing games, miniature war games, novelties, and much more.
Well, my wife and I bought the store over 9 years ago, so it'll be 10 years this October.
With another location in Cheyenne, Wyoming, Gryphon Games and Comics opens their large gaming rooms every night of the week for all types of gaming events and hobby theme nights.
We do events all week long. We do Pokemon, Magic, we do a lot of Warhammer, it's miniature wargaming, board games, a lot of Magic. We do Magic 4 nights a week here. So.
For those of you who are unfamiliar with Magic, it is a deck-based trading card game where each card collected contributes to the strategy and outcome of the game.
Some of my favorite games are going to be like Lords of Waterdeep. I actually play a lot of role-playing games myself, so Savage Worlds, Dungeons & Dragons, things like that. There are endless games, though. I also play a lot of miniature games, so getting to play Warhammer with Space Marines and Spaceworks and stuff like that.
With so much enthusiasm and a welcoming and fun atmosphere, Gryphon Games and Comics is a perfect place to unwind and connect with the community.
Well, you can come in and find a place in the community, because I really feel like we have something for everybody here, and we run events constantly, and we just have some great communities that I like to get people involved in.
I love that Star Wars hoodie. If you need to stock up on the latest comic books, be sure to visit Gryphon Comics located behind Cane Chicken on College Avenue. Some comic books would have really helped our entertainment reporter, Kelsey Peterson, when she was stuck at home all alone and bored. You'll see what I mean when you see this week's Kelsey's Corner.
Hi, and welcome to Kelsey's Corner. Let me tell you how to. Hey. Tonight on our episode, I'm going to tell you how to spend a night home alone. If you don't play an instrument, that might be a little difficult for you to do, so do this instead. Gonna do homework, yeah. No, I'm not. Facebook. Yeah. This way too far. I'll tell you grab your passport in my hand, 'cause I can make the sky drive good for all we got. Hello, Snapchat friends. Save me, I'm bored. Well, if if you're not Snapchat friends with me and aren't already sick of my face, then tune in next time for Kelsey's Corner.
Screaming, crying, perfect storms of jealousy, but you'll come back nightmare dressed like a daydream.
And for the record, those are real Snapchats. She actually sent them to me. But I feel your pain, Kelsey. After the break, Morgan Smith will join us with some preview some films coming out this week, so stay tuned.
It's cold outside today, Rams. What better way to warm up than to gather in the LSC? The new and improved Senate chambers located in the renovated ASCSU office was modeled to match the state legislature in Denver. Reserve the Longs Peak Meeting Room in room 302. There are approximately 23 other new meeting rooms designed for your needs. Reserve one of these rooms through the event planning office.
Collegian Arts and Entertainment writer Morgan Smith is here with us now to talk about movies. What's coming out this weekend, Morgan?
Hey, Gabe. The new releases this week are both sci-fi fantasy. There is Jupiter Ascending, the latest film from the Wachowskis, who were the directors of the Matrix series. Jupiter stars Eddie Redmayne, Channing Tatum, Sean Bean, and Mila Kunis in a space adventure which seems to have the same visual flair as Guardians of the Galaxy, but darker and more dramatic. Mila Kunis plays a royal heir in an intergalactical galaxy helped by a genetically engineered warrior played by Channing Tatum. It's complex, to say the least. I personally have been extremely excited for this movie for a while now, and the production has unfortunately been delayed and redone several times, but I can finally have it. And we can finally see the new way Sean Bean's gonna die. And the second release this week is Seventh Son, Legendary Pictures' latest CGI fest. I mean, it looks pretty, but not much else. It stars Jeff Bridges, Julianne Moore, Ben Barnes, as well as Kit Harington, aka Jon Snow from Game of Thrones. Julianne Moore literally cannot stop being in movies right now. She's been in 4 in the span of 1 year, and she's going to win a Best Actress award here in a little bit. Anyway, in the movie, Ben Barnes is recruited by Jeff Bridges, who goes, "You're the seventh son of the seventh son." And they have giant sword fights with Julianne Moore and multi-armed creatures. Breakfast at Tiffany's is also playing at Cinemark this Sunday, and such a classic. I think that's the most popular poster for female college students. Audrey Hepburn with cat on her shoulder and the cigarette holder. The Lyric Cinema Cafe also has some new releases. Inherent Vice, which I saw in Colorado Springs. It's a fantastic film by Paul Thomas Anderson. Also, if you've watched the Oscars and seen them announce awards for a short subject and ask yourself, what does that even mean and where did those come from? The Lyric is playing the short subject nominees this weekend. A CSU alum, Duncan Ramsey, produced a nominated animated short film called The Dam Keeper, The More You Know. The Lyric is also playing Stardust this weekend. The author of the novel the film is based on is doing a signing here in Fort Collins. There's going to be a story about it in the Collegian later. If none of those films tickle your fancy, there's about 10 Oscar-nominated films playing right now, like The Imitation Game, American Sniper, Birdman, Selma, and The Theory of Everything. At the AMC Theater, they are playing Interstellar, Gone Girl, and Nightcrawler, if you missed those. And this will be the last week that the Lyric will be playing Wild and Foxcatcher, both amazing films. Back to you, Gabe.
Thanks, Morgan. If you're not feeling like watching a movie this weekend, there are a few fun events happening this weekend around the town, though. You can check out the First Friday Gallery Walk-In in Old Town Fort Collins and visit over 20 galleries. This monthly event is a great opportunity to see work by local artists. Coopersmith's Pub and Brewery will hold a special brew beering on Sunday to mark the renovation of their location. The Pardon the Disorder Facelift Porter Beer Tapping event takes place Sunday evening at 5. If you decide to stay home this weekend, you can tune in to the new Breaking Bad spin-off series, Better Call Saul, which premieres Sunday night at 10 on AMC. The prequel show is centered around the crooked lawyer character, Saul Goodman, who was a fan favorite on Breaking Bad. Critics are calling the new series just as good as Breaking Bad and maybe even better, which is a really bold claim. The AMC has a lot of confidence in its new series because the show has already been renewed for a second season, and it hasn't even aired the first season yet. But coming up next after the break, a live performance by the talented guitarist Maxwell Hughes. So don't go away, we'll be right back.
The Ramskeller offers a traditional pub menu, 20 beers on tap, and even fresh-to-order pizza coming soon. Stop by Sweet Sensations for a delicious bakery item, espresso, or any other coffee needs you may have.
Hi, welcome to Aspen Grill.
Aspen Grill is a student-operated restaurant located in the University Club. The food court features a number of different restaurants to satisfy your needs between classes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Hughes. That was great. That was great. So stay tuned because after the break, we will sit down and chat with Maxwell.
Oh, hey there, Rams. Today is a great day to play in the LSC. So let's take a look at our ballrooms, theater, and art galleries. The LSC ballrooms, which are the busiest venue in northern Colorado, have been recently renovated. The Laurie Student Center Theater can be transformed to feature films, concerts, lectures, entertainment, and banquets. And last but not least, the Gryphon Gallery provides a showcase for the creations of local and student artists. The Ramskeller offers a traditional pub menu, 20 beers on tap, and even fresh-to-order pizza coming soon. Stop by Sweet Sensations for a delicious bakery item, espresso, or any other coffee needs you may have.
Hi, welcome to Aspen Grill.
Aspen Grill is a student-operated restaurant located in the University Club. The food court features a number of different restaurants to satisfy your needs between classes.
Welcome back to Ramlife Entertainment. You just saw Maxwell Hughes perform here live in the studio. He's here now with us. Thank you for sitting down with us, Maxwell.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, and just like you said, we talked about this in rehearsals. I'm just going to go ahead and rip these up.
Yeah,
let's get serious on
Get
this.
it out of here.
Yeah. So tell us about your musical background.
Oh, I started playing guitar about 12 years ago, and primarily just do instrumental stuff. Been kind of doing a lot more singer-songwriter kind of thing, trying to go in like a blues rock direction, but yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say that is a very unique way to play the guitar, and I love it because you don't see that every day.
Yeah.
And it sounds awesome, and I especially love that closing part when you just keep going on with the two fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that part. Do you play any other instruments?
I play mandolin, and cello a bit, and I like to slap at a bass.
Slap at a bass?
Yeah.
Okay,
And,
okay.
you know, tinkle some keys.
Yeah, I was going to say, you probably would be pretty good at piano because you got the whole, like, on the guitar
yeah.
down. Yeah, you got the whole left and right balance.
Let's just say I know how to play Mean Twinkle Twinkle Little Star.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's impressive, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they all started on Twinkle Twinkle
Yeah.
Little Stars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was going to say, you and Kelsey Peterson, because in that video she has a cello, too.
Yeah,
she had
yeah.
a cello off.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. I'd be in the middle just breaking it down.
Just, yeah. Dual cellos.
Yeah. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, tell us about some of your touring and things like that.
Well, in 2014, I played like over 150 shows across the country.
Wow.
Did over 45,000 miles in my car. It was kind of intense. I took the last couple months off to write some more music, and we'll hopefully be looking to have a release in the spring.
Really?
Yeah.
That's impressive. That's a lot of time in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that must have been fun though.
Yeah, I learned a lot of rap songs.
There you go. That's what you got to do when you're in the
Yeah.
car that long. So do you have any favorite venues where you've played?
I really like Avogadro's Number here in Fort Collins.
Okay, and you're
Yeah.
playing there soon, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm playing there on Sunday.
Okay, nice.
Sunday at 7 p.m. So.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. That'll be something to look forward to for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Next question for you is, do you have any touring stories? Do you have any fun touring stories? There's got to be a
fun
couple in there.
Touring stories. Not that I would feel comfortable.
Oh, that's fair. This is a G show. We're
A
not
G
gonna
show,
we're not
yeah.
gonna go anything higher than that. We have cartoons and fun laughs and that's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well then I won't poke you on that
It's
one.
for the midnight broadcast.
There you go. That's true. It's for the late night talk
Yeah.
show stuff. So yeah, do you have any upcoming new upcoming musical stuff like material coming out? You were saying you're working on some stuff.
Yeah. So hopefully, I'll be in the recording process by April, and then just continuing touring. I'm heading down to Costa Rica on Monday.
Really?
For a 10-day kind of
That'll
tour
be
down there.
fun.
So that'll be fun.
Yeah. How do you like touring international?
Language barriers kind of difficult.
Yeah, I imagine
sometimes.
there's a culture shock and a
Yeah.
language barrier there.
Yeah.
But I mean, it is nice that your stuff is primarily instrumental, so that makes it nice.
For sure.
So, well, thank you again for being on the show
Yeah,
with
thanks
us.
for having me.
Yeah, it was great. And that's all the time we have. Thanks for watching the second and the best episode of Ramlife Entertainment. I would personally like to thank Maxwell Hughes again for coming on the show with us. He was awesome. You can watch him perform this weekend at Avogadro's Number. Also, don't forget to tune in to our show next week on Thursday at 8 p.m. Check us out on Twitter also at Ramlife_ENT. And also check out the Collegian for Thursday's Fast Five. It's the sports segment that we have on Thursdays. Have a great weekend, Rams, and we will see you next time.